Now let's try example 2. It tells us read each story problem, identify the unknown quantity, and write the addition or subtraction expression that is described. Finally, evaluate your expression using the information given in your column 4. So a couple of these examples have been done for you. We're going to talk about them, and then you're going to finish the rest of them and check yourselves in the key provided in Google Classroom. If we look at the first example, it says Greg has $2 more than his brother Jeff. Write an expression for the amount of money Greg has. So what we have to do first of all is we have to name a variable and what it represents with units. We're going to be using J to represent how much money Jeff has. First of all, if this expression here, they want us to write an expression for how much money Greg has, the variable has to name what the other person has. So J is simply what we're going to call Jeff's amount of money in dollars. We'll use an expression to represent what Greg has. If Jeff has J dollars, then Greg has J plus 2, because Greg has $2 more than his brother Jeff. Now it's telling us Jeff has $12. Okay? Jeff has $12. That's what the J is. The J is going to be 12. So when we evaluate on the fourth column here, or the last column here, we're going to substitute the value in the fourth column in there for the variable. And when we evaluate, we can say that if Jeff has $12, Greg's going to have $14. Now the next example is sort of the opposite. It says Greg has $2 more dollars than his brother Jeff. Write an expression for the amount of money that Jeff has. Okay, so the expression this time is going to be for Jeff. That means Greg has to be the G. G is going to be Greg's money in dollars. If Greg has $2 more than Jeff, and this expression represents Jeff, then what we have to do is take away $2 from the G in order to figure out how much Jeff is going to have. In column 4, they tell us that Greg has $14, so we're going to substitute that 14 in there for G, and then we're going to evaluate. 14 minus 2 is 12. That tells us that when Greg has $14, Jeff has $12.